Is Olivia Rodrigo just Gen Z's Avril Lavigne without the edge? Because let's be real, the hair, the heartbreak, the angsty eyeliner and plaid skirts, it all screams early 2000s. But the fire, the rebellion, the danger, feels like it's missing. Before we get into the sour era, the guts rebrand. And whether Olivia is giving us art or just algorithm-friendly heartache, hit subscribe, because this is where we say what everyone else is too scared to. No stands, no filters, just facts. Let's start at the beginning. Olivia Rodrigo exploded like a breakup grenade, dropped in the middle of TikTok. Driver's License, one of the biggest debut singles of the decade. Haunting vocals, teenage pain, a moment that felt real. Then came Sour, the album that gave Heartbreak a Gen Z soundtrack. Brutal, Traitor, Good For, You tracks that sounded like a diary torn in half. Anger, sadness, sarcasm, wrapped in pop-punk guitars and cry-in-your-bedroom ballads. And instantly, people made the comparison. Avril Lavigne, the original anti-princess, the skater girl who didn't play cute, didn't play nice, didn't care. She flipped off the pop industry, then dominated it. And now, we're asking, is Olivia Rodrigo just a softer remake, a sanitized version of what Avril once was? Because yeah, the influences are obvious. You can hear it in Good For You, you can see it in the visuals, the schoolgirl angst, the eyeliner, the I'm not like the other girls energy. But here's where things start to fall apart. Avril had attitude. She didn't just sing about heartbreak. She sneered at it. She owned her rage. Olivia? She leans into sadness, but avoids the mess. The real chaos, it's heartbreak, but it's clean, marketable, safe. And fans? They're starting to feel it. Because there's a difference between being relatable and being packaged. And Olivia's image is curated to perfection. The messy hair, the thrifted clothes, the Polaroid posts. It's all just messy enough to still sell perfume, and that's the problem. She's heartbroken, but brand safe, sad, but still smiling in campaign shoots. The pain is polished, the rebellion is rehearsed, and the music, it's good, but it doesn't risk anything. Avril risked being unlikable. She screamed, she snarled, she made people uncomfortable. She didn't care if adults hated her. She wasn't there to impress them. Olivia, she still wants to be liked, even Guts, which promised to be edgier, more raw, more grown up, still felt safe. Sure, it had heavier sounds, bolder lyrics, but it never quite let go. You could hear the industry's grip, every chorus, every line, perfectly placed, and that's what they don't want you to see. Olivia Rodrigo is a product, signed, packaged, shipped, and yes, she's talented, yes, she writes her own songs, but nothing happens in a vacuum. This isn't a girl in her bedroom with a guitar. This is a multi-million-dollar machine, built to feel intimate, while selling global heartbreak. The authenticity, it's carefully monitored, and when she gets too bold, too angry, too messy, there's a PR team ready to soften the edges. Because Gen Z stars aren't allowed to be too much. They have to be digestible, woke, but not radical, sad, but not unstable, quirky, but still cool. And Olivia fits the mold. She gives the feeling of rebellion, without the danger, the illusion of chaos, without the risk. It's not her fault, it's the industry. Because the real question isn't who Olivia is, it's what the music world lets her be. We say we want authentic, but we reward safe. We say we want edge, but only if it looks good on Instagram. And so Olivia gives us Heartbreak. That's been through 5 rounds of branding. Because that's what sells. But what's missing is that burn, that fire in your chest, that punch you in the gut kind of truth, that Avril energy, where you feel like the song might rip apart the speaker, where the artist doesn't just feel pain, she throws it. Olivia doesn't throw, she processes, she reflects, She overthinks, and that works. Sometimes. But Gen Z is complicated. And maybe we're ready for something more. Because what made Avril iconic wasn't just the eyeliner, it was that she didn't care if you liked her. She didn't need to be your role model. She just needed to scream. And Olivia still whispers, even in her rage. She's careful, and maybe that's what makes her less iconic. Not because she's soft, but because she's controlled. And yes, there's pressure. So much pressure. Social media, comparisons, body shaming, expectations. But the truly iconic artists push through that. They demand the space, even if it breaks the rules. And Olivia hasn't broken them. She's mastered them, which makes her impressive. But maybe not legendary, because legends leave marks. They don't stay inside the lines. They smear them, tear them, redraw them. And right now, Olivia Rodrigo feels like a very pretty picture inside someone else's frame. So is she our generation's Avril? Or just a Pinterest board version, a softer echo of a louder voice? Don't forget to hit subscribe, because we dive into the stories no one else is telling, the hype, the pressure, the truth. And here's the final question. Is Olivia Rodrigo truly a generational icon, or just a carefully packaged throwback?